Synner and Sainte. Meet the cast. Amelia Saint. Amelia Saint in 1525. She's an Irish hedge witch living in a remote area of Northern Europe with her son, Marcus Saint. The baby daddy? He skipped town, but she has plans for Daniel Lyria. It doesn't matter how long it takes, how much errant magic she has to use, or how many favors she has to call in. The fallen prince of the House of Lyria will claim his vixen and acknowledge his half-devil, half-druid son, as the rightful heir to the Dorkand throne. No one argues with a hedge witch mother and survives without being cursed for eternity. Daniel Lyria is no exception, and Marcus Saint will rule all the devils in the dream. If Lucifer thinks he can write his blood vengeance spell and sit back and wait, he's got a serious surprise in store when he returns from the void and lands at Blar Elding. Marcus Saint is holding all the winning cards, just the way his mother wanted, including the reincarnated soul of Lucifer's chosen vixen as a part of the harem. The House of Lyria seems doomed as the House of Saint usurps power over all the devils in the dream. Will there be anything left of the unlikely king's prophecy when Amelia Saint gets through manipulating it? Marcus Saint. A druid devil plays the role of the dutiful son all of his mother's life. He follows her advice and builds the life he's always dreamed of. She's a powerful hedge witch with an agenda, and even after her death, she has a plan for her son, which he's happy to help her accomplish. Marcus Saint needs a partner and a vixen. His need for family drives him to travel to the netherworld chasing a shaitan, take in a street urchin with strange abilities, give his slave to his partner to turn into his lead mare, and even avenge the woman who washed ashore when his younger brother desires to keep her. When he finally meets his long-lost father, it's only after his mother reincarnates and his uncle returns from the void to claim a member of Marcus's household for himself. If Lucifer wants Lyria, he'll have to kneel to Marcus Saint, the king of the devils, exactly the way Amelia wants it. Charlize Saint. Abandoned as an orphan, and living in a convent after her family learned of her cursed voice, Charlize believes she has little hope for a normal life. She prays for contentment as she faces taking a vow of silence and joining the sisters permanently by donning the habit. When the demon Lord of Lust learns about her unique talent and abducts her in a mad scheme to copy her song, he trains her to become a shade which whispers to a devil's soul. He intends to add her to his list of exotic creations. But he didn't count on Marcus Saint or the life debt he owed to a dead hedge witch. When Marcus offers to champion her cause and aid her to leave the cold, dark of the netherworld, Charlize quickly accepts the devil's help. She's the vixen he needs as much as he's the strangest answer to her prayers, but she isn't strong enough to deal with him as a woman. Will she survive being made shaitan and claim her place as the queen of Blar Elding? Or will she ruin the well-laid plans of Amelia Saint? Logan Synner. Logan was a sommelier, on his way to handle a new contract with a distant monastery. He was a debauched man, guilty of horrific crimes, and he had no hope of absolution, not any business in a house for the penitent. But when his death came, he wasn't ready to answer for his sins. Instead, he prayed for his life and then for his soul. In a strange twist of fate, Vale Orobai came to his rescue, and either took pity on him or cursed him. Logan would never be the same. He took shelter in a monastery and learned to be a cicerone, but his quiet life couldn't last forever. The next time he needed a miracle, it was a devil who answered his prayers. Logan Synner took on a new name and became a monster from legend. Would he take a chance, partner with a devil, and follow the plans of a dead hedge witch, or succumb to the bloodlust he suffered after consuming the humans who threatened the monastery? Shelby Synner. Sold into slavery by her father and savaged by the man who purchased her, Shelby believes she faces her demise until a powerful man rescues her and ends her master as she slips into darkness. When she wakes and comes face to face with her rescuer's mother, Shelby quickly agrees to serve Marcus Saint and learn to be a hedge witch, while she awaits the promise of a harem master, who will make her a princess. When Logan Synner arrives with Marcus Saint following the death of Amelia, his presence conflicts Shelby. Torn between the desire of her heart and her loyalty to her longtime master, she makes a plan to escape. believing Amelia's promises to be false. Will she lose her chance to claim the harem master? Or will Amelia Saint's promises come true even after she's gone? Riggs Saint. Set adrift as a teenage boy, Riggs is a tricorn shifter. But his strange magic is little understood by him and of little help in his circumstances. When Logan catches him stealing food, the man takes pity on him and offers him a different life. Swearing fealty to Marcus Saint and committing to learn to make medicinals from a master cicerone is simple when the alternative is losing a hand or dying of starvation. Riggs needs a family as badly as Logan and Marcus, but the partnership between Logan and Marcus creates a unique dilemma for Riggs. Finding a life mate in the remote Hebrides Isles isn't an easy feat for a lonely tricorn until the magic of the dream sends a broken unicorn from the sea. Can Riggs convince the unicorn he's just the champion she needs by promising her vengeance against the ones who threw her into the sea after attempting to murder her and give her the home life she wants? Or will she return his gift of cloth out of fear he won't lock their bond and flee from the strange harem at Blar Elding, damaging Amelia's demand for many sons and daughters? Esmeralda Saint. Abducted from the pasturage in her youth by wizards working for the tainted wizards circle, Esmeralda faces an eternity of slavery she knows will destroy even the staunchest immortal. The unicorn seizes a chance to escape during a trip to Scotland, but the wizard's familiar easily tracks the collared runaway. After a valiant fight, Esmeralda embraces a fall over the cliff's edge rather than return to a protracted demise, but the winds of fate wash her ashore at Blar Elding. Riggs Saint discovers not only a bedraggled unicorn, but a woman powerful enough to pull his shade from him and becomes instantly intrigued. He needs her in a worse way than she needs him, because it will be her daughter who forces Lucifer Lyria to kneel to Marcus Saint. First, he needs to convince Logan Synner, but finally convincing a frightened skittish unicorn to accept a collar again and join a harem as a princess of the house isn't easy when she fears retribution from an evil Riggs needs to attack from the shadows. Will Esmeralda bow to the magic Amelia Saint wrought through her son at Blar Elding, or will Lucifer return and reign supreme over the devils of the dream? Vale Orobai. The general of the horse at Talamarkra is the most powerful cheval mallet in the dream. He serves the demon horse, Lord Oroba. One of his responsibilities involves destroying rogue midnight riders who kill for blood. When he crosses paths with Logan Synner chasing a rogue demon horse, he's too late to save the frail human. Vale feels pity and offers the man a gift out of legend, and when Logan accepts the offer, Vale creates a rare immortal warhorse in the lien deal. Vale sees Logan as a son and treats him like an honorary member of his harem. Unbeknownst to the stallion, Logan is a pawn in the game Amelia Saint is playing to win the devil she always loved, and his continued support of Logan will lead him into the path of the Queen of the Dream, who uses Amelia's scheme to right an ancient wrong. When a man faces gods, he kneels even if he is the greatest living demon warhorse. But that's a tale for another story in the dream.